Hi, I'm Neil Travers from Junior Soccer Coach, and welcome to this week Inside Tactics drill and also tip. This week we're working on speed, and as you can see here, we've got a drill that's set up for you called the speed drill. So if I just let this play a little bit, and then I'll give a bit more of an explanation. Okay, what we have here is we have what resembles a clock face. You've got 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now, the clock face there, going around that way, relates to these players that are here. Okay, these players here, that's their number 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can see what we've done is we've set up a clock face, and the blue figures for the team, the blue cone for the team that's standing behind that, that is their number 12. Okay, all will become a little bit clearer in a minute. Now, what we want the players to do is that here's the coach here, and so the coach is going to give a shout, and they're going to give a shout of a number. So let's just say that they shout number 6 as an example. What happens then is this player has to take off and run round that cone and then back again. Okay, so because that's their number 12, that then becomes their number 6. With me so far? So for this player, number 6 means that they run round there, around that cone, and then back to the start again. But let's say, for argument's sake, the coach shouts number 7. Okay, well what that means is then that player then has to run around the middle, around the outside of number 7, and then back to the starting position. So whereas this player would run out, they would run around there, and they would run back to their starting position. For these guys, they would start off, they would run around their number 7 and back in again, and with these guys they would run around their number 7 and then back again. So let's just have a look at how this plays out and how it works in real terms. So we shout number 6 and the players go off. Now it's important, you can see there that they're all running into the middle of the pitch. So one of the things that you may want to do is to make sure that the kids get their heads up, and the players, and that they're looking for space, and that they're not bumping into each other in the centre. Now you can see here that coach has shouted number 1, which is only a short run. So again, just make sure that the players are going to the right cones. Now this is an easy drill to set up. It's one that you can work with sprinting, so that the players can work short and longer distances. We set this up probably about 15 yards in diameter from there to there. You can adjust that and alter it dependent upon the number of players that you've got, and also their age and ability. So don't think that it only has to be 15 yards. You can change that according to the age and ability of your own players. Do it first of all, just you're working on running form and sprinting, and get their arms pumping, get them quick strikes on the floor, because you wanted them to cover the ground as quickly as possible and get back to their position, starting position that is. You could have the last person who gets back to their station has to do a bit of a forfeit, so that could be 5 press ups or something that's applicable to your team. And mix it up. Make sure that you do some longer base runs, some short ones as well. And the beauty about this drill is that the players don't know until a coach makes the shout in terms of where they need to run to. So what they've got to be doing is they've got to be alert, they've got to be on their toes, and they've got to be concentrating, ready for the next number. Now what you can do as well, depending upon how many players that you've got in the line, is that you can give multiple shouts as well, so that if the first one is number 1, and so these guys have got to run around there, you can shout number 6 for the next guys, and they've got to run around there. So what you might actually have is 8 players running through the circle at any one time, which means that they really do have to get their head up, because what you don't want is them bumping into each other. So they've got to think about their running form, concentrating on the shout, getting to the nearest cone, but also not bumping into one of their teammates. To progress it even further, introduce some footballs as well. So not only now have they got to concentrate on finding the right cone, but they've also got to take the ball with them and take it back with them. And just think about it, in football we don't run in straight lines anyway, so having to stop, check and then come back is not that different from what would actually be seen in a real life game. So there you have it, a quick drill that's working on speed, and it's called Against the Clock.